In today's video lecture, we will see what stream should you choose after 10th standard. Before choosing a stream after 10th class, please go through the following suggestions which are displayed here because these suggestions are very important for your whole life and you will never regret reading and listening them. Okay? Never ever look down on any other stream. For example, if you are from a science background, do not look down on HEC or CEC stream, as each stream has its own importance. Please listen carefully to the whole video because you will be only responsible for the decision you're going to take now. If you choose a correct stream, then you can choose a correct career. So please first decide what career you want to choose, and based on the career, please decide your stream. Another important point, do not decide your stream based on the marks which you get. For example, you might have got good marks because you had butterfied answers or because you had butterfied a method in a particular subject. And just because you're getting good marks in that subject in 10th or in ninth, you're taking that subject. For example, in maths, you're getting 10 on 10, but you never had interest in maths and you're taking MPC, then that is waste. Or if you don't know anything in maths and you're taking BIPC, that is also waste because physics and chemistry involves maths. And if you are having interest in social, but still if you're ignoring that and you're taking some other stream and later on facing difficulty, then you will be responsible for it. You should do is in which subjects you have interest and in which field you want to develop your skills, please choose that career. Do not choose a career based on parental pressure, based on what your friends are choosing, or don't get pressurized by what your teachers say. Choose a career in which you want to excel. You should have an inner passion for the subjects you're going to choose. Okay. The courses after 10th are, out of these five, you can do any one course. Either you can choose intermediate, which will be of 2 years, or polytechnic, which will be of 3 years, an ITI course, which will be of 1 to 2 years, a paramedical course, which is of 3 years, or you can do some short term courses like jewelry designing, mehdi designing, a photography course, some courses like that for 3 to 6 months. Now, these short term courses, according to me, I give a suggestion that you can do this in various summer vacations which you get after 10th, then after inter first year, then after inter second year, you can do these short term courses. In today's video, you got to know one thing. You can choose your career basically in four fields. Either choose intermediate or choose polytechnic or choose ITI or choose paramedical. Okay, now let us go through each of them in detail. Suppose a student is opting for intermediate, then the various branches available to him or her are arts or humanities branch, commerce branch, and science branch. In arts or humanities, you have HEC, that is called as history, economic, commerce, and that subjects only you have under humanities: history, economics, civics, geography, political science, home science, etc. That is, it usually consists of all subjects of social studies. Inshallah, we'll be discussing about the career options also, which you can go from HEC now in this video only. So please watch the video till the end to get a better information about everything. In commerce, we have two branches, MEC and CEC. Both are same only. Like in both the branches, we have economics and commerce. That is, in commerce, you will have financial accountancy, business, and management. But the difference between MEC and CEC is that in MEC you have mathematics and in CEC you have civics. So students who don't want to opt for mathematics but who want to study economics, commerce, they can, and only social, they can choose civics. Students who also want to get a good knowledge about maths, they can choose maths as well as these economic subjects. Then again, we know in science we have two fields which are very famous, MPC and BIPC. In MPC we have maths, physics and chemistry. In BIPC we have botany, zoology, physics and chemistry subjects. Botany deals with plants whereas zoology deals with animals. Now let us see which student should choose a BIPC. Any student who has a very much interest in medical field and who wants to go in medical field, who wants to set up a career in medical field, be it any field, not necessarily doctor, then they can choose BIPC. And students who don't have an interest in maths, they can also choose BIPC. Now here I want to clarify one more thing, that students think that BiPC means there is no physics chemistry, but here we are seeing that in BiPC we also have physics, we also have a chemistry, and in physics chemistry, in chemistry you will have more advanced version, that is you will have organic chemistry as well as inorganic chemistry, and in physics also you have many sums and many formulas to learn. So those who are weak in physics chemistry, be very careful if you are choosing BiPC. Better not to choose BiPC if you are weak in maths, because in physics chemistry also you will have maths involved. You can go for either CEC or you can go for HEC if you're weak in maths. Okay, and don't think that HEC and CEC is also very easy. It is also very hard. Everything depends on hard work. Now let us see what are the career options you can have if you opt for BiPC. Basically, students choose BiPC for doing a doctor's degree, that is called as MBBS. The full form of MBBS is Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. Or you can become an BHMS, that is Bachelor of Homeopathy and Medicine and Surgery. Or BAMS, Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine and Surgery. BUMS, Bachelor of Unani Medicine and Surgery. BDS, Bachelor of Dental Surgery. BSc AH, Animal Husbandry, Bachelor of Veterinary Services, which deals with animals. BSc Bachelor of Science, BSc Microbiology, BSc Biotechnology, BSc Biochemistry, BSc Nursing, Bachelor of Physiotherapy, Bachelor in Pharmacy. These two are also very much done nowadays. Then BSc in Agriculture, this is very good because in India usually you have agriculture. Also, this is also very good. BSc Horticulture, BSc Environmental Science. Nowadays, everyone is in a need to protect the environment. So if you do BSc Environmental Science, that is very good. Then BFSC, Bachelor in Fishery Sciences, BSc MLT, Bachelor in Medical Technology, BSc in Occupational Therapist, BSc in Audiology, BSc in Speech and Language Pathology, BSc in Radiography, BSc in Rehabilitation Therapy, BSc in Food Technology, BSc in Nutrition and Dietitians. This course is mostly opted for by students, since nowadays it is very much common to go to doctors for prescribing nutrition, and everyone wants to become fit, so they go to a nutritionist or a dietitianist. Then BSc in Botany, BSc in Zoology, BSc in Anthropology, BSc in Home Science. So these are the career options which you can choose if you want to opt for BiPC. So you have a variety of options which you can choose. So this you have a clear concept in mind what you want to choose. Based on that, you can choose BiPC. Which students generally choose MPC? Any student who has an interest in maths and physics wants to do MPC. Now let us see what are the career options you have opted for MPC. Those students who opted for MPC, they can have a career in engineering, a career in architecture, a career in aviation, a career in merchant navy, a career in national defense, a career in ethical hacking, forensic science, and computer application and IT, and many more careers we have. Computer application and IT, we know nowadays the whole world is running on IT, computer application. Coming to the third field, why should you choose commerce? Commerce is the second most popular career after science, and commerce is best for business. So people in many countries, there are many people who just choose MPC and then they go to do a BCom degree. Okay, and or there are many people who do MPC and then they set up their businesses. The best option for anyone to set up a business is to study commerce at inter level. Okay, so if anyone wants to do business, then do commerce. And if anyone is fascinated by numbers, by finances, by economics, then commerce is the best option for you. Career options for students who have opted for commerce are Chartered Accountant, that is CA. The spelling here is wrong. It should be CHARTERED. Then Company Secretary CS, Chief Financial Accountant CFA, Financial Planner, then banking jobs, and many more jobs you can have if you choose a career in commerce. And we know CA is most distinguished and noble occupation which many people want to become. Or accountant also, many people are accountants. So for that you need a commerce subject in inter. Fourth option is, why should a student choose arts or humanities? Now, I must say before starting this for arts and humanities, that arts and humanities is also a very neglected branch. Students should not neglect arts and humanities branch. Those who have interest in academic research can opt for arts or humanities. That is, if students have creativity and they want to dive deep into humanity, then arts is the stream for you. History, political science, geography are the core subjects for art students. So those who have interest in social studies and who have creative skills, they can choose arts or humanities. And arts now offers an array of career alternating which are equally rewarding as the ones offered by science and commerce. So it is no longer a neglected stream, it is no longer a backward stream. Okay, in that also you have very nice career opportunities in which you can earn well. Career options for students opting for arts and humanities are, the best is, if anyone wants to do civil services like IAS and IPS, they can choose arts and humanities course, because you will have these subjects in inter and those subjects will also be used in IAS and IPS. Then students who want to do physiology, sociology, students who want to become lawyer, then taking humanities and arts, that is HEC branch, is best. Students who want to learn foreign languages course, travel and tourism courses, mass communication and journalism, performing arts, business administration and management studies, fashion technology, animation and graphics, hotel management, etc. All these students can choose arts and humanities. And according to me, nowadays students should also choose arts and humanities because you have so many ample options in this to make your career. So here we can see we have successfully completed one course, that is intermediate course, those who are studying intermediate 2 years. Now we will see what is polytechnic and what does it contain and why should students choose polytechnic. There are two reasons why a student chooses polytechnic. One reason is polytechnic is a technical course in which you have engineering subjects. Okay, that is, the students who do polytechnic, they can directly join engineering course in second year. No need to study engineering first year. They can do engineering only for 3 years because polytechnic will be of 3 years. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Those who go from inter to engineering, they have to do 2 years intermediate and 4 years engineering. But those who do polytechnic, they can directly jump to second year. And those who do polytechnic, the advantage is that you will have very much knowledge. All the knowledge will be given to you in polytechnic only. So the subjects which you will have in engineering, mostly those will be studied by you in earlier only in polytechnic course only. So it is very good. I advise that those students who are going to uh, become engineer or those who are planning to do engineering, you go for polytechnic course. Don't study intermediate but study polytechnic course. In that field you will also get practical knowledge. It will be very good for you to get a very good percentage and to do some career opportunity, that is to do some jobs when you study engineering, because you will have all the knowledge in polytechnic only and you will be much serious when you come to engineering after doing polytechnic. The streams to choose in polytechnic are same like engineering streams: mechanical, computer science, civil, electrical and electronics, electronics and communication, IT, automobile, agriculture, architecture, biomedical, marine technology, mining technology, leather technology, textile technology, and petroleum technology. Now students who have interest in these fields should also opt for these fields. Okay, just don't stick to these basic 5 6 fields, okay, just because everyone is choosing this. If you have interest in marine, mining, leather, go to these fields also. Now we have seen intermediate, we have seen polytechnic. Now let us go to ITI. Before starting ITI, I would like to tell you, earlier ITI was done very much. Okay, nowadays also it is done. So basically in ITI, if you do, any person does ITI, that is Industrial Training Institute, then his or her skills will increase. And now in today's world, having some skill is very important because everyone wants practical skills to be implemented in job. Nobody wants theoretical knowledge. So if someone is having ITI, then that is very good for them. ITI, Industrial Training Institute. There are training centers that provide courses to students seeking easy employment just after completing school. If anyone wants to do a job after completing school and after doing an ITI course of 1 to 2 years, he can do a job. ITI courses are great opportunities for students who wish to complete any technical course within a short period. By completing a course in IT, the student is now trained in industrial skills and can earn a living by working in the same field. So his or her industrial skills are also sharpened and they can work in that field also. What are the courses which we have in ITI? Computer, civil, draughtman. In mechanical, we can choose radio and TV, motor vehicle, diesel, marine, electrician, plumber, surveyor, electrical, machine tools, welder, fireman, cookery, paint technology. Now, if anyone has these services, they can easily go in any field and they can set up a career in ITI. Students having diploma degree or for students having ITI degree, they can directly do a job after their course, and they can easily set up their own business also by using these skills. We have seen intermediate, we have seen polytechnic, we have seen ITI. Now let us see the paramedical field, which will be of 3 years. So paramedical courses have become widely popular in the past few years. These courses are a vital part of medical care and are ideal for students who want to be involved in patient care. So students who want to go in medical care and who want to care for patients, then they can go in paramedical courses. Paramedics are an essential component of the healthcare system, and nowadays if we see, there are many diseases and like coronavirus and many more diseases. So students who want to have a career in healthcare system, who want to care for patients, they can go in paramedical course after 10th. There are two types of paramedical courses after 10th. One is a certificate course and one is a diploma course. For certificate course, it ranges from 3 months to 1 year, and diploma course ranges from 1 year to 2 years. Now let us see what are the top paramedical courses to pursue after class 10th. You have diploma in nursing care assistant. See the duration and course type and fee I'm not going to say. Those who are interested, just see this duration, course type and fee. I'm just going to say the names in this video. Okay. So we have nursing care assistant, we have diploma in Ayurvedic nursing, certificate in home-based healthcare, diploma in rural healthcare. See, the names are very nice, and if you have a degree in paramedical, it is very good. Okay. Certificate in general duty assistant, home and health aid, diploma in medical record technology, diploma in ECG technology, diploma in dialysis techniques, diploma in X-ray technology, MRI technician. See, these four will be practiced by technicians. Generally, if you wanted to do a CT scan, or if you want to do an MRI scan, or if you want to do any X-ray scan, and in future also, the more scans which you develop, only persons who have a degree in paramedical, they can only do all this. Let us see what are the career opportunities after certificate or diploma paramedical courses. They can work in government hospitals, they can work in community health centers, they can work in private hospitals, nursing homes, medical writing, NGOs, medical colleges, private clinics, doctors' offices, healthcare systems clinics, assistant technician, dialysis technician, laboratory technician, health information technician, billing and coding technician, medical receptionist, medical office manager, medical coder, emergency nurses, infection control nurse, and community health nurse. So we see we have an ample number of options even if you choose paramedical course. So all the best. May Allah help you all to choose your career according to your skills and interest and according to what is best for you. Ameen. Like, share, subscribe, click that bell icon.